No, hombre. All right, we are live on this Monday, final Monday of the month. It is the 25th of September. Thank you for being with us. We are live to the KGNS app. We're live to the website at kgns.tv. We are live to our Facebook page, and we are also live to our YouTube page on this Monday morning. We are going to talk about a first of its kind expo for Laredo that is happening this weekend. Here to tell us more about it, it's going to feature businesses that can show their products and services. Gabriela Morales is with Business Expo Laredo 2023. Hi, Gabriela, how are you?
Hi, Ruben. Good morning. How are you?
I'm doing well. Good to see you again. You're making the rounds to tell everybody about this Business Expo. It seemed like when we first made contact about this, it was like, ooh, it's coming up later on, but it's actually this weekend now.
It is this weekend. We are pretty excited. If you allow me, Ruben, I would like to provide a little bit of background as to the rationale why we ended up having this type of expo. So as we recall, and if we backtrack a little bit to pandemic times, right? We had massive layoffs. And with those massive layoffs, we also had a new wave of entrepreneurs and startups that wanted to start their own thing. And we pretty much saw that with, moms and dads wanting to make everything happen and also conducting some sort of business out of their own homes. Those ladies who started baking cookies and cakes, the ones who started making soaps and candles out of their garages. And now we have this handful of new businesses that started while it was a bit chaotic, but now it's time for them to start formalizing their business to give much more exposure and promotion. And this is what the expo is doing. It's exactly that. It's giving that small and local business the chance to promote themselves at a larger platform because they may not have a brick and mortar establishment. So for them, they need to reach out to the community. It's huge. And a venue like this one would allow them to do that and have a face-to-face interaction with those potential clients, will allow them to increase their revenues by selling for 2 days at the arena. And they will also have the ability to add more clients to their business in doing that outreach and that community engagement. So much more exposure, much more ways to acquire many more clients, and also the promotion that they need as local small businesses. We welcome all businesses, large as well. However, we have seen that the huge need is in those that may not have their own establishment, but they still want, an ability to have face-to-face interaction with brand new clients.
Now, Gabriela, this is now all these pop-up shops. You've got two locations at the mall where they've got pop-up shops at the mall. You see them at the farmers market. The farmers market's been going on quite a while though, but all these pop-up shops, those are a product of the pandemic.
I think so.
Yeah.
I think those pop-up shops are a product of the pandemic. We've seen them at the mall here and there. I think right now it's the right time to give them a little bit more of a larger venue and also for them to maximize this space, which is a 10 by 10 booth, and they can decorate it however they like. They can bring in their products, sample them, sell them, distribute flyers. So it's a larger space for them. And also it's the arena, which, as we know, can fit many more people.
So Gabriela Morales is joining us this morning. She's with the Business Expo Laredo 2023. It's this coming weekend, starting Saturday, the 30th. So take us through the weekend, Gabriela. What can we expect?
Absolutely. So first of all, it's a free and open to the public event. We are going to have a lot of entertainment on Saturday, September 30th. Doors open with a ribbon cutting at 11 a.m. Doors close at 8 p.m. on Saturday and then open back again on Sunday, October 1st, 11 a.m. and close at 7. We already have a lineup of secure performance, presentations by Lily Achar, Leonel Barbarena, Patti Quintero, Patti y su Sonora, Clown Bolitas. For those who remember Clown Bolitas, we're gonna have him there doing his shows and entertaining the whole family and the kids. Presentation by Tequila Mil Banderas. We're gonna have DJs, the Van Kicks Brothers, Claudio Yarto de Caló, Ballet Folclórico Tradición y Cultura. And we're also gonna have up on this stage a fashion show. We're gonna have a lot of prizes, raffles, and a lot of surprises. So we enjoy the fact that we can also cater to the entire community. The businesses are there to sell, exhibit, and promote, and the whole community is coming in to get entertained, to enjoy. It's a family event, and we want to make sure that everybody knows that it's free and open to the public. So there's one more thing that we can add to our calendar of events for things to do over that weekend.
Wow, it's so much more than a business expo. It's a little bit of ambiente, some entertainment, just all sorts of exciting things happening this weekend. Gabriela, do you still have space for any vendors, any small businesses that would like to feature their products?
Absolutely. So today is the last day for registration. We've had a very good outcome. As I said, you know, the business community really needed it. And because of the demand, the outcome has been great. So today is the last day to get registered. If anyone is interested to have a booth, they can call today at 956-337-3267. Today is the last day. Later on, we have to collaborate with the arena and look at the layout and set everything up. And that takes some time. So we're giving just today as the very last day to get registered.
All right, so there's the number on your screen. If you want to feature your products and services, if you want to attend, well, then all you have to do is show up because it's absolutely free. And it's this coming weekend at Sames Auto Arena. Let me ask you, Gabriela, how do these small businesses, these local vendors, how do they turn that pop-up business into a permanent business, into maybe a bricks and mortar? I can think of somebody like Slimerella who has, you know, her own slime shop now. But how do these businesses that are getting started and selling their products, how do they transition to something more permanent?
Right. And I'm glad that you mentioned her. One of the things that we're also helping with is the social media management. So for those who are participating and got the premium package, we have for them a social media component when we start exposing their logos and their branding even before the event will happen. So for them, they start a ramp up, right? For that weekend, but they already have all of those clients, followers, viewers already engaged, knowing that that particular business is going to be at the arena. I think, as you asked, the transition from small mom and pop shop to a well-established business, it's a twofold. Nowadays, we have to do a lot of due diligence with a face-to-face in a venue such as the expo, but we also have to be mindful of the new technologies and how we approach our clients virtually. Having technology at our fingertips it's really something that we can utilize to our advantage as businesses. And that's something that we are doing for them as well. We're making sure that the social media component is helping us with that ramp up so that on that weekend, a lot of clients already know the businesses that will be there.
So a little bit of branding, a little bit of awareness before the actual expo over the weekend. Gabriela, you have an extensive career in business. At what point did you realize that social media was part of the business plan?
So I realized the importance of social media when the pandemic happened. So before that, we saw it mostly for entertainment and following news and such. But once the pandemic happened and we couldn't interact regularly as we were used to, then a lot of businesses had to shift into a virtual sales component exclusively. So we saw some of them that were not ready. They didn't have the tools. And that's when the full transition needed to happen. It wasn't a proactive approach, but more of a reactive based on the necessity. Yeah. Continue to sell and continue to make revenues. Now we're very mindful of the importance of social media for businesses, and we're also trying to make sure that they're fully equipped to receive payment online. We're making sure that those small businesses have a way to cater to many more clients virtually, that they have the platform and they have the knowledge and the tools. Some of them like to outsource it to influencers and such. And that's great for a sales funnel perspective. But then at the same time, once you have your clientele, you have to have those tools and those components so that the business can continue to operate, even at some point with just the virtual components.
And I remember the restaurants specifically, if they didn't already have an app or a website or social media in place, they were the ones that struggled. It was the ones that already had something as far as curbside and things like that in place that survived the pandemic. Gabriela, what exactly drives you personally to host businesses like this and to host these sorts of events?
I'm a small business owner. And that's my main drive. I think out of the necessity of wanting to get that business rolling, you learn a lot. I also devoted all of my life to assisting small businesses back in Washington, D.C., when I worked for the U.S. Department of Commerce for more than 12 years. I saw the real need, not just in the local sphere, but also regional and nationwide. And once you see those kind of struggles, the lack of resources, the lack of tools, the lack of education, that's when I really got shaken up and said, hey, there's a lot of homework to be done, and there's a lot of things that have not happened. And if I'm there to assist and be of service in any way I can, I'm fully able and capable. And also the fact that I'm a small business myself, that also gives me a lot of drive right there.
Gabriela Morales, Business Expo Laredo 2023. Is this going to be a yearly event, Gabriela?
Yeah, that's the hope. We are very thankful to our title sponsors who believe in an idea of just a complete blank canvas and wanting to push an effort of this magnitude. They're Mercedes-Benz of Laredo, Somos Magazine, Laredo Ready Mix Ltd, Camille Agencia Aduanal, and they're true believers. They're true believers in knowing that this was going to be first of a kind, and yet believe in it, invest in it. And the hope is to have it every single year for it to become a staple of our community and for South Texas to know what's happening. I think it was due time that Laredo would have something like this for businesses. We see in several metropolitan areas, Houston, San Antonio, McAllen, how they have business expos year round. And for us, it was time for us to get done.
All right, there's the number on the screen. If you would like to call Gabriela today to get in there as an exhibitor, as someone who would like to show your product and service, she can show you how. She can tell you how. And if you're just going to go visit to check it all out, it's this weekend at the arena. Did we cover everything, Gabriela?
We covered everything.
Yay.
I also want to give a shout out to our collaborators and our team. They're superstars and they're moving as fast as we can right now. We are against the clock, but everybody's running as fast as we can. They're Bebe, Mayra, Ruby, Juliana, Eric, and Hugo. All of the volunteers that have helped us out, huge thank you. We couldn't do it without the collaboration that we have. So for that, I'm very thankful. And I just wanted to give a shout out to them.
Yeah, it's go time. Sounds like it's going to be a big event, Gabriela.
Thank you.
All right, God bless you. Thanks for all you do.
Absolutely. Take care.
All right, that's going to do it. I got to go. I'll see you on KGNS News at noon. There's the number there if you're interested in signing up. Today is the deadline. Thanks for watching. Have yourselves a blessed rest of your day. I'll see you on KGNS at noon.